your name and title to the court, please?
Detective Kendall Malone of the Hollyville Police Department.
What time did you arrive at the Pulver House?
I arrived around 9:55 p.m. on the night of April 13th.
Please describe what you found when you arrived at the house.
I found the body lying face down without a pulse.
Your Honor, people like to enter into evidence the map of the crime scene as People's Exhibit 1.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Without objection?
Detective, is this an accurate diagram of the crime scene?
Yes, it is.
Can you please describe your initial findings?
I found the lifeless body of Preston Palmer thrown about 4 feet from the front left tire of his vehicle. The car was locked, he was fully dressed, and he still had his keys, his wallet, which contained $111.
Did you draw a conclusion based on these facts?
Yes, I concluded that this was not a result of robbery because there was no evidence of stolen money or property. I also concluded that the perpetrator must have waited until the victim arrived
Did anyone assist you with the investigation?
Yes, Dr. Casey Scott, the medical examiner.
Can you walk us through your further investigation of the scene?
First, I walked to the back of his house and stopped at the sound wall. And then I saw an unlocked gate. I passed through, and I found tire markings. It made an arch from the road to the soft soil.
Could you identify the location of the tire tracks on People's Exhibit 1?
Right here.
What did you conclude from the tire imprints?
I concluded that the tire imprints belonged to the tire FXS tire markings, which was typical to a 1992, 1993, or 1994 Buick Century.
Did you find the vehicle and tires that matched this description?
The vehicle's tires were identical to Mr. Braxton's.
Did you interview any other witnesses?
I interviewed Morgan Bernard, Ryan Howard, and Taylor Hudson.
What conclusions did you arrive at after the interviews?
I concluded that Mr. Bratton was likely a suspect. He had motive. His car was within the area between the previous 48 hours, and he owned a microphone cord which matched the murder weapon, and he bought gloves which matched the fibers found underneath the victim's fingernails.
What actions did you take next?
I obtained a search warrant for Mr. Bratton's house and car.
During your investigation of the Bradenton residence, what did you discover?
I discovered that he owned the Sony FX100 microphone cord with an attached cord, gloves, which were in a 3-pack, but one pair was missing, and a computer. On his computer, I found a number of entries on his Yelp account.
Objection, Your Honor. This is inadmissible evidence. If I may direct you to page 21, lines 33 to 35, it reads, For mock trials without a pretrial hearing, the search of Bratton's Yelp account is considered unconstitutional and the threat cannot be used during the trial.
Care to respond?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
No further questions.
Motion is redacted as evidence. Any other witness? Any other witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Cross?
Your Honor, may I proceed?
You may.
Good evening, Detective Malone.
Good evening.
wasn't he?
I suppose.
In fact, he is the only person you ever seriously investigated. Isn't that so?
Yes, that's so.
You interviewed the jogger who was found with Mr. Grattan's dead body, but you only considered him a witness. Isn't that your testimony?
Yes.
Even though he was wearing standard Apple headphones, and standard Apple headphones have a smooth surface cord with approximately a small diameter,